And welcome. You are watching HLN Now. I'm Mike Alanos. This story, it is horrific, sad. I'm going to try and learn from it here. What happened? A gun instructor shot and killed by a 9-year-old little girl. This gun instructor was trying to teach this little girl how to shoot an Uzi. Something went wrong. He ends up dead. Jennifer Kastner from affiliate KNTV has more.
Video showing the final moments of instructor Charlie Vaca's life. Before deputies say he was accidentally shot by that girl holding an automatic Uzi. Soon after that, investigators tell us the 9-year-old's Uzi kicks back and a bullet is fired into Vaca.
Like I said, it's like losing a brother. These aren't employees or associates of ours. These are family. We're all family.
Sam Scarmardo operates Last Stop Arizona, the outdoor range in White Hills where it all happened Monday morning. This news itself is, of course, devastating, but it also raised concerns among viewers that we brought to the range operator.
How does a 9-year-old get an Uzi in her hand?
Well, a 9-year-old gets an Uzi in her hand when they're within the criteria is 8 years old to shoot firearms. We instruct kids as young as 5 and 22 rifles, and they don't get to handle high firearms, but they're under the supervision of their parents and of our professional range masters.
Well, thanks again to Jennifer Kastner from affiliate KNTV for that report. Let's bring in our experts as we talk about this sad case. Joining us, Vincent Hill, former police officer, private investigator who was shot an Uzi. We'll get Vincent's firsthand account in just a moment. Also with us, great criminal defense attorney Darren Kavinoky. Of course, first off, our thoughts and prayers go out to Charles Vaca's family. This guy, father, Army veteran, just a great guy, and this accident takes place. But Vincent, let me start with you. Little 9-year-old girl, you and I watched the video together. She seemed skittish, a little unstable as she was shooting this gun, shot it once. The last words he says was some of the effect of go full auto.
Full auto. And
then things go wrong. Your thoughts as we watch it?
Well, as a parent myself, I cannot conceive the idea of putting an Uzi in a 9-year-old's hands, especially when you look at the recoil, you look at fully auto, that just means bullets are coming out at a rapid fire. So to me, it looks like the little girl was scared, she overreacted, and this is a tragic ending to it.
Okay, so, and you've shot an Uzi.
Yes.
What kind of recoil? Because the words have been thrown around like kickback and recoil.
Right.
What happens?
Well,
and again, this is a 9-year-old,
right.
not you, a fully grown man.
Exactly. I was going to say a fully grown man, maybe not so much recoil, but when you're looking at a very petite 9-year-old, the recoil in itself is going to force her hand back when she pulls the trigger.
Got it. And that's, again, we did not see the full video.
Correct.
You and I watched it.
Right.
That's sad enough. Darren, so a lot of people, beyond the initial question, why does a 9-year-old have one? Is there any legal recourse for Charles Vaca's family, or this is legal, as you heard the one man say?
Well, right now it's legal, and then the question is this a law that's ready to be revisited? You know, when we look at this 9-year-old and this particular weapon, just to put it in context, Mike, this Uzi was designed as a military use automatic weapon for Israeli special forces initially, and so how that gun finds itself in the hands of a 9-year-old girl, it's really, I think, something that was unintended. And certainly, by the way, as you say, our thoughts and prayers go out to the victim. There's another victim here, and that's this 9-year-old girl who's going to be scarred for life as a result of this entire incident. I mean, this is really just heart-wrenching on so many levels. And I just wonder, when I was a kid and was interested in learning to shoot, it was a bolt-action, single-shot, 22 rifle, and how that in today's world has morphed to a fully automatic Uzi. My goodness.
No,
I mean, this is...
Yeah, and I checked out the place's website. I mean, they've got this elaborate ad, to promote their business. Bullets and burgers. They make burgers for you. They got bachelorette parties, birthday parties, and that's what we're talking about here. What we're watching here is video on how to shoot an Uzi. And again, Vincent, I'll go back to you. Fully grown man, both hands on it. I mean, you've got to have... I would think a little more knowledge and a little more strength and stability to handle a weapon like that.
Right, and in the video, it clearly shows the kickback on this fully grown man. So just, again, imagine a 9-year-old who maybe weighs 80 pounds, who's frightened in the moment to pull that trigger.
Darren, there's a past case. You go back, it's 2008. An 8-year-old boy shot himself, and the police chief, former police chief who'd set it up, faced involuntary manslaughter charges for putting the machine gun in the hand of a little guy. Right. He was acquitted. Right. and again, we're not, again, this is legal in Arizona. Do you see any legal recourse in any sense?
Well, there may still be some legal recourse in the sense that the supervising range officer, the victim here, if he's an employee of the range, then you've got what is essentially a workers' compensation death case where there can be benefits for his family, for his heirs. So there's that component. But unless there's some violation of the law, or if it is deemed to be so negligent as to be criminal on the part of, say, the range operator for letting them conduct this activity in the first place, it really is more in the nature of a civil case, of a wrongful death case, than it is in terms of a criminal kind of a prosecution.
Right.